going to go to second for one, to first, double play.
Rizzo launches one way out of here. Rizzo gets on the top. He makes a catch.
Unbelievable base running by Eric Hosmer has tied it. That's at the middle. Base hit. Anthony Rizzo with a home run. Cubs lead by 4.
Swing and a miss. He got him. Down into center field.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Bowie Bay Sox. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, they've got to be happy with the performance they're getting from that 8-hole right now.
At the plate, Matthew McCauley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Matthew McCauley.
He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Jennings. 1 out. And with that, let's get a quick look at the Akron defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, somebody you don't want to test in this outfield, the left fielder. He's got a very good arm.
Matthew McCauley is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Russell Margowski will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
And now's where he can't.
Matthew McCauley will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Back into the stretch for him.
Gavin Ridgway will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. Emilio Baez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
He's going!
There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it.
Aldo Castillo will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, but no double play here as he's back in safely at third.
Here's another instance of a ball actually hit too hard to try to score on. He doesn't have to go all that far to make the play here, so it's probably a wise decision not to test his arm.
Willie Estrada gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, and with 2 away, that pitcher's probably 3/4 of the way back into the dugout. But then, uh-oh, not so fast. He's going to have to come back and do some more work now.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Matthew McCauley, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Hey, your turn.
The 0-1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they have taken the lead. It's now 3-2. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Bay Sox win it.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show.
Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Matthew McCauley is in the glow. And EK, he's one of the better-known prospects in minor league baseball, and there are some pretty high hopes for him, but he's been struggling a little bit lately.
Yeah, this last month wasn't too kind to him. Baseball, game of ups and downs, as we all know, but for a guy like him, it could be seen as a little bit alarming. Like you said, this organization values him greatly and believes he could be an impact player for their big league club in the near future. So I know they are hoping that he can make some adjustments in this new month. And
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Matthew McCauley will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
Here we go, kid.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Matthew McCauley is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Mura going back to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone, a home run. Matthew McCauley gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Gone, a fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Alberto Mercado is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
And even with our...
At the plate, Rich Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, third baseman,
Matthew McCauley will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strike.
Yeah, see it, drive it.
Benito Reyes ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
A pause and the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. The second for 1.
He's out.
Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play. Leading off the inning, Tom Benedict, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
the batter, number 4, second baseman.
Matthew McCauley gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth.
McCauley.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His third home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, have a night. His third home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. Been a joy to watch so far.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. What surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Bay Bears win this one 10-4. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Bay Bears: 10 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Suns, 4 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome back to the Minor League pregame show. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Mobile Bay. Matthew McCauley will stand in now, coming off a perfect 4 for 4 a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Mura has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Suns are out in front here, 1-0. Now to the plate, Matthew McCauley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Matthew McCauley.
Let's go now. One time.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mercado is there, and that retires the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1.
Hey, two-way now.
Tom Benedict will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Drilled to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Suns lead it 5-1. Manuel Calero steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
Hey, one away, one away.
Gets dirty and gloves it. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit. Matthew McCauley will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle
dig hard.
of the ball.
Go two.
Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Brett Hayes will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, Hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Wait for a good one, huh?
Benito Reyes will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. It's stretch time here by the shores of the Blue River. The Suns are out in front here, 8-2. Matthew McCauley will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fella right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for Mobile, first baseman, Matthew McCauley.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calero moves over. He's got it one away. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Jacksonville Suns. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK? Matthew McCauley will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Matthew McCauley stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Calero is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. Eric Mura will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
Hey, one away. One away.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Now to the plate, Ramon Jimenez. He singled his last time up.
Well, everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Ripped on the ground to first. Step on the bag for one, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, that's one that you just don't see.
Matthew McCauley strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Gentry going back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Matthew McCauley will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game, and it's now 7-4.
Boy, have a night. His third home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
Leading off the inning, Jack Gentry, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Now batting.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. What surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. Let's take a look at the latest from around Major League Baseball. The Toronto Blue Jays nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 2-1.